collection of murders as long as the Great
You see what I got?
It is undeniable that Cheshire well and truly deserved it.
No,
How is
nigga, we
this
not
so?
playing.
Well, because in Deathstroke the Terminator number 19, she proves herself to be a remorseless killer by using a stolen nuclear missile to completely destroy Kurak, solely to show how much of a threat she could be. She literally kills people just because she's having her image called into question. What an unbelievably sickening manner to gain some notoriety. And given that this country was often used as a fictional parallel to Iraq at the time, it stands to reason that it would have roughly the same population, meaning that Cheshire murdered around 38 million people in this one attempt. Tack on an extra couple hundred or so from 8 years of contract killing, and it's clear that Cheshire is no pushover, although the fact that she got 90% of her kill count in one single move is more than a little unnerving. Number 7, Ares. Now Ares has a slight advantage over everyone else when it comes to a kill count in this list because he's technically responsible for all of war, which means that every death that occurs in any war theoretically is attributed to him. Now while this can make you sometimes feel sorry for the god, I mean after all it's not like he signed up to be the embodiment of war, he does appear to absolutely love death, to the point that he actually goes out of his way to be involved in violence. And the best example of this lies in the comic where Ares is basically turned into a regular human who has no obligation whatsoever to be involved in any kind of death. And you know what he does? He immediately begins to deal illegal high-tech weapons because, why not? This is also hugely unfair in the time where Ares is a completely neutral party who is simply chained and trapped in an alternate dimension by the other Greek gods because he's blamed for countless murders that he physically couldn't prevent even if he wanted to. Number 6, the Void. For anyone not aware of the arch nemesis of the Sentry, there's a lot that needs explaining about the Void. For starters, he also exists inside the psyche of Robert Reynolds, meaning that the Sentry and the Void both exist inside the same person. I mean, talk about living rent-free in someone's mind, right? Awkwardly, this means that they are, for all intents and purposes, the same being, with the Void existing as a dark mirror of the Sentry himself. But this is crucial, as it means that every murder that the Void commits, the Sentry feels responsible for. Unfortunately, the Void is a murder machine, which makes for a painful situation when he does say something like murder 1 million people in Manhattan, and the Sentry gains even more of a complex because, well, he blames himself. Number 5, Cassandra Nova. It's surprising how often it's totally forgotten about that Cassandra Nova shamelessly murdered 16 million people after gaining control of a bunch of Sentinels and using the entirety of Genosha. While Cassandra does many other reprehensible things in her time, this is decidedly the worst, as she does it almost explicitly because she knew Xavier, her twin brother.
Oh, you only picked the
inhabited nation, and thus
like when you pick Team Ghost or Team Shadow, it's only for that. It's only for that one person.
Homicide on a monumental level. She does it entirely because she resents her brother.
I'm picking Team Bomb for the other ones.
Anger. Number 4, Dark Phoenix. Unfortunately for the hero Jean Grey, who was decidedly not in control when the Phoenix Force took her over, her body has been responsible for a fair amount of damage in terms of death while she was the Dark Phoenix. Because in an almost infamous moment of villainy, the Dark Phoenix destroys an entire planet, completely annihilating the alien race that inhabited it. Worse still, it's explicitly mentioned
I didn't pick up one.
are a peace-loving civilization, just to emphasize how entirely immoral this act is. While Jean is immensely guilty about what her powers did when she regains control of her body, it's not exactly something that she can take back, meaning that the situation is extra awful because it leaves her forced to be aware that she was briefly a supervillain with an insane kill count. Number 3, Vandal Savage. With a name like Vandal Savage, you're never really going to turn out to be a baker, are you? But old Vandal here has been